So this video is going to be split into 3 parts. We got first impressions, we got me talking about Thomas the Tank Engine while we play the game, and then we got like actual opinions and stuff like that on the game if you're interested. Timestamps are below. This game's called Hydra Heli 2. I think it's a sequel to Hydra Heli 1. I'm just guessing though. So yeah, an hour and a half playtime in it. So I've already gotten pretty far. I didn't like fully on complete this one yet because I wanted you to still be able to like see some of the gameplay here. It's a pretty fun one though. So you pilot this helicopter around and you destroy ships, which is interesting. Is this how you're supposed to destroy ships? I don't know, because when I think of destroying ships, I think just run a jet through there and bomb them or something. But like I'm not a military person or whatever, so I truly don't know. This is why I'm not in charge. Getting some more damage here. So here's some of the upgrades. You're probably wondering about this. I know I'm kind of dropping you into the middle of it here. Tankers, and you got these pierce through ships, and they go through and then passively auto fire rockets over time. That's a good one. Shoot unlimited rockets when fuel is low. Then cash buoy, sniper buoy. That one's pretty cool. And you got this howitzer that it's got a limited amount of ammo, but it shoots at ships for you. That's pretty fun. And I'm pretty decently far into the levels here. It's an interesting one. It's got a little bit of like I don't know if I even want to say story tidbits, but it's got like kind of descriptions of the locations. I do think having more of a story to it would benefit. This is something I'm going to say with a lot of incremental games, no matter like which ones I play. Either strong story or strong characters or both. I feel like that can only help a great game. Like, gameplay is good here. It feels good destroying ships and stuff like that. And destroying a train. You know, I freaking love trains. The upgrades feel good. I haven't gotten lightning yet, but I think this shock burst. So yeah, they made sure to put the lightning here in this game because every incremental game needs lightning. It's an incremental game, by the way. Cash fill rate, valuable shards. I'm trying to get this last one extra shard when any ship is destroyed. Trying to get all the money upgrades so I can like, have some more money. Money's good to have. How you been, buddy? Any of you ever watched Thomas the Tank Engine growing up? Thomas is getting kind of on the older side, isn't he? He's getting all rusted and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I used to watch the hell out of some Thomas the Tank Engine, man. The originals. So, this is back when it was... I had to look it up. I was like, wait, was it stop motion? And it was like... You'd have to look this up yourself because I can't remember all of it. But they had this setup, and they had cameras like all over the tracks and stuff like that, and freaking awesome setup to it, dude. I was quite a bit older. I didn't catch the 3D animated Thomas the Tank Engine when it came out, but I thought I've seen a few episodes of it because, like, trying to get my kids into Thomas the Tank Engine. I was like, okay, this one's not bad. And then I saw the freaking 2D animated. I was like, that's not Thomas. I don't like that at all. I had a pretty lengthy deep dive on that one, by the way. I guess Mattel owns Thomas the Tank Engine now, and they were trying to create something more fast-paced to fit in line with, like, I guess Paw Patrol and stuff like that. And I tried, like, research, like, did that even help? And it looks like no, it didn't. No one else is watching the show either, I guess. I don't guess they're buying the merch either or something. I don't know, man. Which, obviously for me, I can understand. I'm an adult. I used to spend a lot of my, like, Christmas and birthday money on, like, Thomas the Tank Engine, the wooden train sets. But I don't do that really anymore. But if you're a kid, maybe you do. But actually, no, you don't. Because I looked at it, I was like, nope. Obviously, a lot of the kids nowadays, they're on the mobile games and the stuff like that. But still, it's good to know some of these kids still have class. I actually went back and rewatched Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Didn't realize how poorly recepted that one was. Because as a kid, I just didn't think about it. I thought it was, you know, a good movie. Always, like, you know, always got hyped when they brought Lady back to life. Just like, yay! It's like, oh, they're doing it. Always cool. Looking at it now, like, yeah, I can see why some people would criticize it. But also looking back at it, it's like, oh wow, I didn't know Mara Wilson was in it. I know a lot of people know her for Matilda. I know her from that, obviously, but also Miracle on 34th Street. I guess the remake. I didn't know until later on there was like an original from like the 50s or 60s or something like that. But thought it was cool, like, to see her in the movie and actually recognize her this time around. Also had mixed feelings on seeing Alec Baldwin in it. I didn't realize as a kid. I didn't even know who he was as a kid, but now seeing him, like, of course, this was before the movie set shooting incident, but still had kind of like weird feeling seeing him then. I don't know if I want to get too much into that controversy or not, but that was freaking tragic, man. Gun safety's important. Very important. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna title this video, by the way, because it's a game about helicopters and ships. There is one train in it, so like the Thomas the Tank Engine conversation is somewhat on topic, but like people are gonna click this and be like, what the hell are you talking about? Why are you playing a game about helicopters and battleships and talking about Thomas the Tank Engine? Probably lost half the audience right there, like, because maybe like a super duper subset of people clicking on this video are like, hell yeah, Thomas. I feel like a lot of people, like, especially with YouTube being so culturally and locationally, whatever, diverse. Like, I know the UK had Thomas the Tank Engine, but I don't know about like other countries and stuff. Like maybe you're watching this, like, I don't give two craps about Thomas the Tank Engine. I saw a meme going around about Thomas, by the way, pretty recently. It was like, so it was, I think it was like Barney, some other older childhood character or something, and then it was Thomas, and the meme text said, days gone without using a racial slur in their children's book, and like Thomas or whatever had, like, it was like a 20,000 plus days, but it was still there. Like, what? And so of course I had to look it up, and I guess there was, you know, by the way, I guess before it was a show, it was a book, and there was one called Henry the Green Engine. I guess Henry at one point was the main character or something, and yeah, somewhere in the book they used the N-word. So that was an interesting discovery, like, okay. By the way, man, if you actually came here looking for, like, opinions on the game and whether you should get it or not, which, by the way, I don't think it even comes out until July. I'm recording this in early June, by the way. So the developer sent me this to try out early, by the way, if that wasn't apparent. I think the release price is going to be $6.99. For that price, I think it's pretty well okay. The graphics are really good. Loving the yellow and blue here. I haven't even gotten into it yet, but you actually get a choice between two different helicopters. I haven't tried the second one yet, so that's interesting. Absolutely love the music and audio options. They've got like, they've got the YouTube friendly one, and then if you have like an Epidemic Sound account or whatever, they have an option for you too. Really love that they put that much thought into creators and stuff. I'll show you this in a minute when we go and look at the locations. They get a little bit like I don't want to even say story tidbits, but it's got like descriptions of like the other locations, and that's pretty good. But like, I do think having more of a story here would be good. I think I say that about a lot of incremental games, but man, it's crazy how much it elevates a game. Look at Master Healer Kel with Useless Party. I've got a video of that one on my channel if you want to check it out. But that one did a really good job of like, didn't have like a full-on in-your-face story, but like every time you unlocked a new level, it had just a good enough little dialogue between the characters. A lot of waiting around in between those, to be perfectly honest. Like, but that was nice implementation of it. What else? What other games have a good story to them? I can't think of anything right now. I'm kind of sick, kind of tired. Not like flu sick, just, you know, sinus issues and stuff like that. But yeah, man, always love a good story, good characters, any of that stuff. I think really adds longevity. Here we go. It's like if you click this, our satellites have been discovered. Our satellites have discovered a major hidden sub base in the island belt. The military might of the Island Legion is far greater than we anticipated. The Island Legion now poses a threat to Rotundra, prevent them from growing further. So not bad there. And we still got plenty of stuff to go here, so it's definitely interesting. And it's got, like, it does have where you saw the 3-star system, so they got it kind of set up almost like a mobile game. You've probably seen, like, the mobile games where you have, like, the different stages and you can like, get different stars on them and stuff like that. Of course, it's not a mobile game, so you don't have to put up with a stupid energy system. The developer did mention that like the big incremental game YouTubers, Idle Cub, Real Civil Engineer, all those guys, they've covered the game, so you know, absolutely go check out their videos also, just to get a second opinion. But I'm having fun with it. It's an absolutely very enjoyable game, especially as you get like more of the upgrades, which I guess that's the same for any incremental game, but yes. Really big skill tree. I don't even know what this stuff is. I think this is the full game, not the demo, but we haven't even gotten to this yet. So, like, you know, I don't want to judge the game yet when I haven't even unlocked all the content yet either, you know. Again, totally different helicopter that I haven't even tried yet, so they might have gotten it, though. I might have to go check out their videos myself and see, like, what is this stuff? Pretty satisfying destruction, especially as you get the more damage, because at first it took, you know, I had to unload a full magazine, or whatever you call the missiles, to take down just one of these subs, and now we're getting stronger. Yay! I do want to go back and get the rest of those stars on one of those other missions, but we'll do that eventually. There we go, bud. Look at all that money rolling in. More damage. We're getting good on the damage. We got that. Oh, the super sniper. Yeah. That sniper's helpful, man. Range. I think we have plenty of range. It's 50% damage per target hit. That's good right there. Let's hop back in here. Do we have another level unlocked? Yeah, no we don't. What is this? Deal 2 million damage. We're slowly getting set. What was this one again? We destroy 10 trains. Get trains to collide 2 to... What? I have not even done that yet. Let's go back to the subs, though. That's where the money is. Yay. See, I got that auto fire upgrade, so like it's going to continue to fire even if there's not really anything to fire at just yet. Pretty cool subs, though. Like, each time you go to a new level, it's of course new enemies. So great enemy variety here. Like, really mechanics-wise, it's a fantastic game. Just, I'm kind of a sucker for like a good story, or any kind, like, doesn't necessarily even have to be good. Just, you know, a little bit of a story to kind of glue things together is always nice to see. I had a couple of them that, like, yeah, I mean, a pretty decent story, I should say. So I played, there's another game I played on my channel. It's called Last $50. It's an incremental game about growing and selling drugs. Sounds great, but gameplay and graphics and stuff are honestly kind of basic. You know, think Schedule 1, but very kind of bare bones incremental game. But it had a good enough story. It was very spread out because the game took a while. It took a lot of like just leaving it on while I went and watched a YouTube video or something like that. But the story was enjoyable enough. I'm gonna throw a spoiler alert here with you, but so like you're growing these, like you got this contact. You don't actually see it. It's all like text-based story, but like you keep growing your drugs and selling them, making money, and you unlock these new locations like a warehouse and stuff like that. Kind of like I said, kind of similar to Schedule 1, but it's top-down, incremental. And as you get further, like your contact person starts like getting a little jealous, like, hey, you're selling more drugs than me. Like, people, my customers are starting to go to you. And then, again, spoiler alert at the end, like, the guy says, like, the cops are coming, and you have to give him $50 million, and he'll make it all go away. And so, like, kind of a stretch there at the end. You raise the $50 million, and of course he double crosses you, and he actually freaking shoots you. Again, all text based, so it's, you know, it's not like graphic or anything like that. It's just a sound effect of a gunshot. But, you know, still a pretty nice story there. Like, gameplay was kind of spread out, but the story was pretty good. Like, if you were patient enough to like get through it all, the story was pretty dang. Oh, here we go. What is this? Increase damage output by rotating the dials to improve the connection with targeting. Settle. What the crap are you talking about? Oh my gosh, it's a lever. I love this. I love this. What am I doing? Oh, I see. Okay, so we want it right here. This is adorable. Up to 10%. That's the satellite right there, isn't it? Yeah. Boom! Okay, that's pretty cool right there. What else do we want? Range. Can we get... Let's just finish that one off. I like turning these things yellow. I feel like that's a lot of fun. Alright. 10% damage? Yeah, I kind of noticed it. So yeah, you might have also noticed the piercing damage upgrade. So like, to have your bullets pierce through the subs and ships and stuff is one upgrade. But then there's another upgrade that makes them, if they go through one, they'll do extra damage to the next ship or whatever they go through. Ships or whatever. Because you can upgrade the pierce and go through like more than one ship and stuff like that. Pretty in-depth skill tree there. I like it. Gotta be quick on those buoys, man. Yeah, I see that sniper rifle. The sniper buoy actually is doing so. I think it's also adorable that it's a buoy. A sniper buoy. I don't know. That's pretty nice. Which reminds me of another childhood show. I completely forgot about this one. The Tugboat Show. I don't remember his freaking name, but it was a tugboat. You know what I'm talking about, right? 10% cash fill rate. 25% damage for the... What was that? Unlimited rockets and fuel is low. Piercing shots target one additional target. That's always useful. Oh, do we have to reset it every freaking time? That's just busy work right there, man. It's something to do. I guess. Come on, you're right there. Please tell me that that gets upgrades. Max damage. 5% less satellite. Okay, so... Okay. That'll help a little bit. Okay. Until we get those upgrades, I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to mess with it then. It's freaking satisfying, man, shooting through all the subs and stuff. The piercing damage is awesome. Try to line my shots up as best as I can to get that piercing bonus. Freaking good right here. There we go. Alright, we just unlocked the next location. Looks like we actually completed this one. We didn't even complete the train, but we completed the subs. That's interesting. We discovered the Island Legion is using the Straits to transfer supplies. The Straits are an ideal choke point to cut off their advance. Use any means necessary to sink any ships you encounter. Save Rotundra. Oh yeah, the place is called Rotundra, by the way. They have their own plate. Oh, this is interesting. Oh crap, was this turret? Oh! Oh, this... Okay, this got really interesting. So what? Do I lose if they get through? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Do these things get damaged? Oh, that's interesting, too. This is a really interesting game. Okay. I feel like for the length of playtime, it's definitely worth the price. I mean, obviously I haven't completed the game, so I can't completely make that judgment. But other $6 games, this one's like $6.99, it's closer to $7 here, but other $6 games I've gotten around usually 4 hours of playtime out of. If this one can beat that would justify the price for sure. Again, I'm trying to cast like opinions and stuff on it, but I haven't beaten the game yet, so I don't want to like be like Alright, I do think I'm gonna wrap it up right here before I spend all night on this game. I got the sniper thing, the rate of fire fully maxed out. I'm starting to invest in the damage. I got more of the homing rocket thing. It says like magnetic aim or something like that. It's basically homing rocket. It'll like lock onto whatever ship and try to attack it, so pretty interesting there. This is a really fun game. Definitely keep an eye on it. Like I said, it doesn't release until like July 11th, I think, so you'll probably see more videos on this. Like I said, the big incremental game YouTubers have already done videos on this game, so there's plenty to check out there if this hasn't convinced you one way or another. Hope you have yourself an awesome day, friend. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.